Hello souls. Today is December 15th, 2024. I am making this video because you guys probably already noticed that those drones kind of invading in New York area and some other states now, all over the place, which you can find those videos everywhere in the YouTube, in the social medias. And did you notice that I haven't do any video about this topic, even though my channel is about aliens, extraterrestrials, another dimensional beings, the connection between those beings and us, and the spirituality stuff. I didn't do any video until today because I have my reason. So ever since November 18th, this kind of flying objects occurred, and then you start seeing people reporting this and play their videos on the internet. I noticed right away, but the reason I didn't react into it, or I didn't want to do any comment for it, because when I look at those objects they are taping, I didn't feel any sense of extraterrestrial, the real energy from those objects. I didn't feel it, so that's why I didn't want to make a video or make something such a big deal about it. But I am paying attention to it. I watch those clips almost every day. I see them, and in my opinion, or in my sense of feeling, those are more likely they probably there's a group of people somehow collected some highly advanced non-human technology. They actually reversed some certain technologies, made those kind of objects, because from variety of the descriptions for this kind of objects, sounds like they obtained some more higher advanced functions and technology that regular small, just the regular drones that we currently produce are not capable yet. But that's not something I really worry about, because when I see those objects in those clips, I just didn't have that sense of the energy from those objects. And then also, like, if you guys should be you guys should pay attention to people like Dr. Stephen Greer, his very recent interviews and the topics that he basically indicated that these objects most likely, in his opinion, are founded and then also made from a group of people who has this kind of technology, that they actually obtained this technology. So he had his whole interview, or you can watch his new movie. I haven't watched yet. The movie, I think it's called The Battle of Disclosure, because I think his purpose is to really pushing forward for more collective conscious, work together as our humanity, that you deserve to know those reality, those truths, those extraterrestrial truths should never just only belong to those few group of people who actually collected all of those information, and then leave you guys and then leave everybody others outside. That's not what aliens or extraterrestrials That's not their intention for. I think now it's at the time. It's a very, very interesting time in the end of by the end of 2024 to 2025. Because it's the time that the whole entire earth is shifting, and then you probably heard a lot of people talking about this, because the earth usually has its pattern. Everything in universe has pattern. 26,000 years, and then now is actually divided to 5, and it became there's like a 5 of 5,125 years. So now, just now, is actually the end of the 5th of this 5,125 years. So yes, everything is going to shift, and it's shifting already. I'm talking about shift. I don't want to leave like those kind of vague idea. Oh, shifting. What shifting? This shifting I'm specifically talking about is shifting of your awareness, the shifting of you, how you perceive the reality that we have been, programmed for all those generations, for all those times. How you actually going to see more real truth. You see that beneath that social conditioning and the programming, you start see, there is actually more to ourselves, more to this dimension of the world, and then it's something. This realization is the breaking point for us to start to shifting our energy, shifting our conscious, shifting our own awareness about ourselves and about everything around us. So that's the shift. Because of this shift, and then especially coming soon is going to be the Donald Trump time. So this shifting is going to have a very strong force of the collective public. Collective, requires the inquires, or the demand, and then also the desires to let some stuff out, like those kind of alien crash ship, like those technology, and then the truth that extraterrestrial beings, and then you call aliens, they always, and then they have never been out of our life. So those kind of information that's my knowing, is going to start to disclosure in coming year, and it will, from there is everything gonna flip, a lot of your past programmed information will start to really shift. It's not just because Donald Trump is the person made this shift. I really don't believe so. I think it's more like the people, and now it's all at this kind of, a lot of people start to really aware this stuff, so it's going to become that, subconscious force. So that force is gonna to, unify a lot of people together to push forward, to push through the government, those agencies, to start to, disclosure those stuff. So disclosure those, extraterrestrial facts, I think it's a good thing. It's a very good thing, because in that way we start to, fully more understand about ourselves, about the universe. And because we have been kept under this kind of, manipulative lies, just for them to, have their little control and the power, so they can have, think they have more, some kind of magical power, gained from those extraterrestrials. That's just nonsense. That's not gonna happen, because it's all about this one awareness in the universe, this one conscious. And no matter how rich you are, how poor you are, you are still in that conscious. So you are not gonna be able to fly to another planet just so you're gonna be so much better off. You're not gonna be any better off. You're just gonna be, so you're gonna be just one like us. Our soul is equally the same. Our soul is the equally same with each of us. So the extraterrestrial beings will really show up to introduce them to the regular public people, I think that time is coming. Because if I get to encounter with those beings in this year, April 27th, 2024, I think they really don't have any problem to contacting with the people who start spiritually more awakening and the consciously start aware. There's so much, we've been just programmed so heavily, and we were not really living in our truth of who we really are. We are powerful beings. Each of you guys, we are very powerful because we all have very highly potentialed telepathy capability. We all have psychic capability. Those capabilities get buried and forgotten by when we're born into this three-dimensional world, and then we filled up with the fear of who we need to be, and then what kind of work, what kind of clothes to dress, what kind of house we to live. So that's where we've forgotten our superpower. My job is going to be like all of those other people who has already, I would say, ahead of a little bit time. My job is to basically help them to remove that the cap on the humanity's conscious. We're gonna all work together to lift up that cover, to really discover and then aware and realize the power of ourselves. That's how I am here as some kind of contactee to fulfill my work. I don't think I have any fear of being in contacting with extraterrestrials, with any beings. I don't have that fear. I have more fear at this point of the time, and now I have more fear to be too close or entangle with the human on this earth. Human, most likely I'm talking about the people who are in those power position and then thinking themselves are some kind of authorities, governments. So I feel they're way more dangerous than those aliens. Aliens, they actually, they really don't have the desire to control, overtaking this earth, because this earth already is theirs. They've been here way longer than us, so they actually just want us live like another species, moving forward with our own life, as long as we're not too destructive. That's one thing they worry about, is the nuclear, which a lot of people already know. That's the only thing that they actually more worry about, because we human at this time right now, a lot of people still believe that war gonna solve the problem, and then eventually gonna escalate it to use the nuclear. That's what they worry about. So I think if that happens, this being's going to intervene in our life. If it's not, they're not gonna even come here to to show up just for no reason and then bother you. Yeah, they did some experiment on humans. The people call abduction. In their view, it's like we take those ships, we take those mouse, we basically take them, chicken, we take them into the laboratory, and then we trying to open them up and then see what's going on inside and then see what actually made of. That's what we do too. So in their mind, that's what they're doing too. So but they're not really, most of them are not really trying to kill us all. I know that. They actually way more advanced, not just only in technology, they're more advanced is in their conscious, their spiritual conscious. They want us to grow, evolve to the point that we can no more, like a much less, basically if we can get to the point, grow to the point that we no longer need to compete, fear, jealous, and compare with each other, and hate each other, angry with each other. If we no longer had those kind of dangerous traits, emotions, that's the time that they know we're ready. The human species is ready to go to the next level. We can travel in interstellar just like them. But now we're not yet. We're not ready. So that's how I give you guys a little bit my knowing. I hope we all looking forward for the coming years, all the shifts and the shifting and the changes, no matter good or bad, but it's all okay. Be center with yourself, and don't feel panic, don't feel any anxious. Just live through it. Thank you very much.